The National Pension Fund has said that the aggregate number of its recipients reached 7 million this month, or more than half of those aged 65 and above.
국민연금공단은 연금 총수급자 수가 이번 달에 700만 명을 돌파했으며 이는 65세 이상 국내 인구의 절반을 넘는 숫자라고 밝혔습니다. Alright, so we have 7 million people in total
Yes.
receiving the National Pension Fund.
Yeah, and it's the first time it's reached this milestone. It's a record breaker, as it were. And that means we're spending more when it comes to pensions. The National Pension Service at the moment is distributing 3.6 trillion won monthly. There are 833,000 recipients who get 1 million won or more. So the big question is, should we be paying more into the pension pot? And so the government has proposed raising the pension contribution rate. At the moment it's 9%. They're talking about raising it possibly to 13% and also having different rates depending on your age, because the issue is going to be, if there are more and more older people and we're going into a super aging society, will the young people ever get a pension? And that's what the MZ generation are talking about. Well, we're paying all this money, but will we see it when we're 65?
I don't even know if I'm going to see it when I'm 65 and I'm in my 40s. So yeah, people in their 20s are probably worrying way more.
And it's also maybe time to start saving up for your later years because you may need the money.
Exactly. So this 7 million mark, it wasn't 7 million just in this year or this month.
Yeah.
It's the total number of pension receivers, right?
Yes. So this is the aggregate number. Aggregate does mean total, but we use it when we're combining things. Like we have a set of numbers here, a set of numbers here, and we put them together and we get the aggregate number.
아하. Aggregate number, total number랑 비슷한데요. 총 숫자를 말합니다. 그래서 지금까지 연금을 받는 사람의 총 숫자가 700만을 찍었습니다. What's a recipient?
It's the person who receives, the person who gets something. So a receiver would be a synonym, but we use recipient for government grants or any kind of money that we're getting, any subsidy. It's very common to see this word being used.
네, 공식적인 단어인데요. 무언가를 받는 사람입니다. 수령인. 그래서 recipient, 여기서는 연금 수령인, 연금 수급자가 되겠죠. 자, 다시 한번 헤드라인 읽어봐야 되는데 선생님이 다시 한번 읽어주시겠어요?
The National Pension Fund has said that the aggregate number of its recipients reached 7 million this month, or more than half of those aged 65 and above.
Thank you very much. Let's move on to the second headline.